precision farming concept. So we have seen something about the introduction and the basic concepts that are necessary for you guys as an agriculturist. Can you guys name me what are the basic necessities which we do have to have? Farm machinery. So what will do under farm machinery? We'll have this as a small recap and then we'll go to our topic. Okay. So what do we do under farm machinery? Yes? Why do we need actually machinery at farming? Maybe you guys can say it louder.
Time consuming.
Time consuming. Yes, very good. So when we are going to do some farming methods, initially we were doing with the manual workers and manual laborers, and the consumption of time was really more. Okay. In order to avoid the labors that would be involved manually, we have been evolving from the manual laborers to the usage of machineries. So that is what we say it as farm machinery, right? So this is at these kinds of things, you guys have been said something about farm machinery, that is your mechanical devices which includes your tractors and implements used in farming to save labor. This is what we have seen already, right? So, and also we have also seen something about the operations that will be involved at your agriculture program. What are the things that we will do under farming we have already seen, right? What is the first operation?
Crop production.
Crop production. Under crop production, which is manually necessary while we are doing a productivity. I have said something, right? Handling of machineries. Very good. So handling of machineries in the sense, though we were always using or we were always dependent over the manual labor, nowadays we are increasingly using the machines. So we have to know how we could use the machines. So that is what we say it as handling of machineries. So the next thing is tillage. So what are the two broad classification under tillages? Primary and secondary. And what is the next operation? What is it?
Fertilizer.
Yes, fertilizer distribution. Why do we need fertilizer distribution? What is really necessary while we are growing a crop? What is it necessary? To enrich the soil. Okay. Then? Yes. So the thing is, what he is saying in the sense, if we have already planted a crop and have harvested it, the nutrients that will be available in the soil will be gone. So if that's the case, we can't have a very good crop yield after applying other crop also. So for that purpose, in order to do so, we have to initially use the fertilizers in order to enrich the soil, and then the same crop must not be used. The other crop which will help us to enrich the soil must be used. So that concept will be known as fertilizer distribution, and the rotation of crops is said to be as crop rotation. Yes. So what is the next operation? Seeding. So what will do under seeding? What will do under seeding? Yes. See, after putting some fertilizers, we will tillage it, right? We'll plough it. Tillage in the sense, what will do? Mudugural. Correct? We'll make the soil enriched with the nutrients. After which we have to have the crop seed and plant it wherever it is necessary. Correct? So each crop will have several or different space requirement. For example, can you guys say me that a difference in space where the plant requires? Some of the plants, can you plants or crops that you guys can name it for me? Some plants? Yes, paddy. Okay. Then? Yes. Then? Yes. See, over a crop, நம்மளோட planting method or seeding method varies. Okay. For instance, as Sanjeevi has said, for cotton we have to seed them separately at a common space in a very light row manner. அதாவது light row in the sense என்னது நேரா அடிக்கிட்டே வரணும். So that is how the plant will grow after we have irrigated them. Okay. Similarly, for brinjal in the sense we'll plant the plant itself. For instance, you guys would have seen something about your rose plants, right? What we'll do on the rose plants, we'll cut the stem and we'll just plant it at the ground. And you guys can see after several days of watering, you will have the leaves sprouting and then you will get the flower, right? So it is a small example where we plant the plant itself. From that also we can grow a crop. It varies from crop to crop. That is